Hello, Lance Green again, Homeless Crisis on Twitter, and founder of Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life. Again, this is Just the Way It Is, video part 2. It's part 2 in a series. I'm trying to tell you just the way it is, just how we do what we do, and why we do what we do, and why we think the way we think. I didn't say this in the previous one, but I'd like to in this one. We're very faith-based in Jesus Christ. So everything we do is directed literally from Him. I know it's weird. But it is. No, we're not affiliated with any church. It's just how we are. Okay? Some of us, our third caseworker is affiliated with a church. That is her thing. Myself and Pat Mish are not. That's okay. We encourage our homeless friends and all those we help, to get some knowledge about Jesus. We give them knowledge about Jesus. And if they want to go to a church, we'll take them to a church. We don't require that they're going to church. We don't make them. None of that. But it's very faith-based in Jesus Christ. Everything we do is directed from Him, through Him, and He uses us as tools. That's basically what we believe. So to continue what I was talking about on Just the Way It Is, in the previous video I kind of touched on the privacy of our homeless friends, and you're not going to see a bunch of videos and pictures of them. You're just not. We do the work. And it's private work. It's intense work, and it can be dangerous work at times. Let me say this. Would you want an audience at your counseling appointment? Or your child's counseling appointment? Or your wife's? Or your husband's? Or your mother's or daughter's? Whatever? No, you wouldn't. So why do you expect, or would you expect, to be in an audience when the homeless people are spilling their life history? Spilling the information about their convictions, their criminal convictions, things about their STDs, about their AIDS, about their love lives, about their horrible things they're going through. You shouldn't be an audience there. They deserve privacy. We're in it to do the work, much like a doctor is in a psychologist's office, in an emergency room, or in an operating room. Audiences don't go there for that unless they're in the business. But they're not in the operating room typically. And if they are, it might be one person or two as observers, but they're in the business. So that is one reason why Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life, does not ask for volunteers. And we won't for probably a very long time until we're a lot larger and require volunteers for certain things. But typically we're going to use, and we already do use, those that we're helping as our volunteers. That way it gives them much more to believe in themselves and makes them feel better about what they're doing for us. They're giving back. It's part of that process of getting them off the streets, getting them to take back their life. But again, their privacy. You won't see videos or pictures on our website in the future. You won't see any more than is already there. Those have been there for quite a while. I just don't do it. Would you let me come into your home and video it? Would you let me come into your $500,000 or $1 million home and video it? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because you'd be afraid of identity theft. You'd be, upset about your privacy. The homeless deserve the same. You wouldn't let me come in and video your home, so why is it so expected? Why is it so demanded out there that give us videos, give us stories, give us all this stuff about them? They're people. They were your neighbors at one time. They were members of your families at one time. They deserve the privacy. They're already spilling their guts to morons like me, that are out there helping them, that are out there in the streets to get them off of the streets. They don't need 100 people, 1,000,000 people on the internet knowing everything about them. I'm sorry, they don't. In addition to that, they don't need 1,000,000 people on the internet knowing where all their locations are. Why? Because then the police go and they clear out those camps. Then all the work we've done, organizations like ours, big or small, all the work we've done for those folks has just been thrown out the window. Because now those homeless folks are having to scramble and find somewhere else to be. And we're having to scramble and try and find somewhere else for them to be too. And then get a hold of them again and find them again and reel them back in. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to see. Just like your operation in the operating room isn't for everybody to see. Do you want everybody to see that whatever you're being operated on that's personal, or your wife or husband or daughter? No, you don't. Will you invite me to go with you to your counseling appointment? No, you won't. You shouldn't have to. The general public should know. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know homelessness is a huge problem. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know they don't have a bed to sleep on out on the streets. Come on, really. How comfortable can it be sleeping in a cemetery, sleeping in an abandoned building, on a street corner, on the concrete, on a bench in a park? How comfortable can it be, people? Seriously. No, I've warned you in the part one, these aren't going to be pretty videos. So please, don't take offense. I'm just hot. I'm frustrated because we're having a hard time collecting and raising funds, and we work our butts off. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Again, the videos are going to be long. This is the end of part 2. I really, really appreciate you listening, hanging with me here. Please, hang tough with me. Take my crap I'm dishing out because it's important. It's important, and I care. We care. Straight Ahead Outreach, Taking Back Your Life, cares incredibly about the people we help. The underprivileged, the poor, the distressed, the depressed, the stressed, and the suicidal, with a focus on the homeless. Please, check out the website or call my cell phone, 865-964-1461. I don't care what time of day you call. If I wake up and I'm in a grog and I'm just seem out of it, bear with me for a few minutes. All right? Thank you very much. Really, thank you very much for listening to my rant. It's going to go on for a few videos, okay? End of part 2, just the way it is. See you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.